Tom Jones by Henry Fielding was a romantic comedy about an abandoned boy called Tom Jones. The novel used humor and satire to comment on human nature. Some novels were epistolary, that is, they were written as a series of letters. A popular epistolary novel was Clarissa, in which author Samuel Richardson tells the tale of a virtuous, self-willed woman and her trials with love and family. Scottish novelist and poet Walter Scott wrote historical novels such as Waverley and Quentin Durward. Scott used stories from popular Scottish folk ballads in conjuring his novels and even wrote some ballads himself. The spirit of colonialism is strongly apparent in the adventures of a castaway in Robinson Crusoe, written in the 18th century by Daniel Defoe. Novels criticizing colonialism came much later in the 20th century. Novels written during the industrial era often reflected the sordid life of industrial workers. Oliver Twist, written by Charles Dickens, for example, is the story of an orphan boy's experiences in a nasty workhouse and a criminal lair. The novel first appeared in serialized parts in a monthly magazine. In the novel Germinal, French writer Émile Zola describes the harsh reality of coal miners' lives in 19th century France. The miners' hopes for a better future are expressed through a futile strike in the story. The Mayor of Casterbridge by Thomas Hardy laments the disappearance of the old rural culture with the advent of industrialization. The author mourns the loss of a simpler way of life even as he appreciates modern developments. The satirical novel Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen describes the life and longings of women who belonged to 19th century landed gentry. The novel is famous for its brilliant characterization of its female protagonist, Elizabeth Bennet. Adventure novels such as Treasure Island and Kidnapped by Robert Louis Stevenson were written as novels for young adolescents. Both appeared first in a children's magazine called Young Folks.